Hi, it's Elaine Coyne from Elaine Coyne Galleries. We've had to slow down a bit on the videos. We've had huge orders in-house. You really don't want to know how many or how big, but it is overwhelming. We even had to turn an order down for over $8,000 just yesterday. Anyway, today we're going to be presenting a wonderful new collection, 2011 cuffs. Many of you know our cuffs are some of our finest sellers, and we'll be expanding this line as we go further into 2011. For right now, this is part one, Cuffs 2011. As everyone knows, we have a wonderful dogwood necklace and earrings. We finally came out with the coordinated graduated cuff. It's absolutely lovely with the trilogy stones, the cornelian, the garnet, and the amethyst. Terrific one-of-a-kind patina, smaller dogwood on the side. Runs around $65 if I remember correctly. We've now moved into a new contemporary butterfly and leaf group. This is done with your charoite and your jade on a 3/4 inch. Does have a coordinated earring if you check the Nature collection. Over here we have the elongated daisy. Quite pretty, again with the cornelian and garnet. Looks like, I don't think we did amethyst on this, 3/4 inch cuff. We have this terrific bay leaf piece, which is overlay bay leaf. Again, you'll find the necklace and the earring to coordinate as well. This piece sports a few different types of stones. It includes an argonaut, which is a yellow stone, charoite, and cornelian. And it's very lovely. It's done in an olive patina. It runs about, let's see, 48. Okay, and it's very pretty with the edges kind of overlapped the sides of the cuff. We also have done something new in a Victorian collection. This is the filigree gate 3/4 inch cuff. It's done with an 8x6 cornelian and has the amethyst and the garnet on the sides as well. It's pretty little cuff, not quite as dynamic as some of our other pieces. We have a lot of customers that tend to like our more subtle pieces. Which brings us to our regular daisy, and this is the patina done with 5 graduated daisies. And again, it has your trilogy stones, which is going to be your amethyst, your cornelian, your garnet. Now we have a new look, which is a sculptural floral, another contemporary look, done in olive. And this is really terrific on. It's just really pretty piece, the way it's so sculptural, and it has an additional dynamic look to it with the raised leaves. We come to a Moorish design done in a 3/4 inch cuff. Very lovely nephrite jade and cornelian on an olive. And I like that look because it works with all your olives that are currently in, as well as the nature going forward for spring. And then moving over to something a little bit different, we've done a Roman type of Egyptian group here using the swirl Roman Egyptian type motif done with the colors of the lapis, the cornelian, and the turquoise, although I think we used Crispicole, I'm not absolutely sure. Then we have something that's even more Romanesque. It's very straight lines, a decorative design. Both of these are 1 inch and they're going to run in the $38.50 price point. Moving into our most dynamic, which is very popular now, very important to do dynamic pieces. This sports the new Swarovski crystal, which is going to be the fern, as well as the, it looks like Gruyere, and it has a burgundy on an olive patina brass, 2-inch cuff. And this shows the orchid, and the background motif is also a more decorative pattern orchid. I really like this. This is going to run $75, which is basically the price point for most of our 2-inch cuffs, or a bit higher. Still at least 25 to 50% less than our competitors. And the patinas are never as dynamic, you might notice as well. Here we come to our wonderful, terrific, lovely Queen Anne's lace with 12mm cornelian and garnet and amethyst on the side. This does have a terrific necklace that I really enjoyed wearing. It also comes in your gunmetal looks as well. Right now we're showing it in the patina, cornelian, amethyst, and garnet, and has sort of a, we just sort of, it has kind of a sparkle, like the way when you take flowers and you throw them out, it's reminiscent of that kind of feel, very free. Then we have another wide cuff. This is your, it's about, I think it's about 2-inch cuff in the middle, and it graduates to 1.5 inches on the side. This is our flowing quills. Now, I have had some disagreement with Sheridan. I think they're flowing feathers, but I guess that's a quill. Or anyway, they tend to do quite well with a more conservative customer. We have 6mm trilogy stones, which is cornelian, garnet, and amethyst. And then we have a brand new piece as well. The piece isn't new, but we're sporting some of the new Swarovski crystals. You'll notice the green fern color. And this is our classic, actually, 3/4 inch dragonfly on feather leaf. And it's the decorative dragonflies. It runs about $35. Very good price point. A new Victorian piece where we're showing the new Swarovski crystal of lavender and fern, and a very, very pretty 1/2-inch cuff for the ladies or young girls in particular that like a smaller piece. This is quite pretty, and it's well priced at $34. And then we have a classic Cherokee Rose. And in this case, we're showing it with the new Swarovski crystal, which is fern. It's going to run $32, which is a nice price point for an item like this. You also can get that in the lavender or Greer. It's very pretty in all three. Now that brings us to some of the holiday looks that'll be going forward, because red will continue to be important. And this is our classic sculptural floral, which has been one of our very, very selling concepts recently. And this should probably run about $84 or somewhere in there. It's the new ruby Swarovski crystal done with Greer, and I'm not really quite sure what the other crystal is. It looks like Aurora. Oh, I know, it's light gold, which brings the whole thing together. Very, very pretty piece. I just love it, really love it. And then we have one of our relatively new designs, which is beginning to sell. Sometimes some of our designs are a little slower in taking on interest, and this is going to be sort of more of a free flow type of daisy look with lots of different crystals on it. It has the 10x14 ruby crystal, and it's also a 2-inch cuff. And then we have a graduated 1.25 inch zinnia cuff done with more subtle crystals, which is going to be your violet opal, your Greer, and your light gold. And this also has, everything we do has coordinated necklaces and earrings, so you can check the site for that if you go under nature. This one's $55, but you'll also find it currently on the first page of our cuffs. This went up yesterday. I hope you all enjoyed the video. We found it exciting. We thank you for watching it. Please make sure to see us at the only show that we're going to be doing in 2011. That's going to be the New York Gift Show, booth 9374. We're in the midst of doing a brand new booth. It's going to be absolutely exquisite.